Good morning, EDTL 501. This is Dr. V, and I am here to introduce you to our next module for EDTL 501. As I told y'all in the first Adobe Connect meeting, we're starting with a new book this semester. I really try to keep costs down for you guys on books, so in the last couple of semesters I've done online resources, but I found some students getting frustrated with the tools because they kind of had to play around with them in order to understand them. So we're going to try this route and see what we think. The authors of this book, Steve Dimbo and Adam Bello. Adam Bello is truly a rock star in the ed tech field. And I'll probably have you guys watch at least one of his lectures because he's so entertaining and so motivating. But they have gotten a bunch of awesome resources and they've categorized them very well. So this first video will talk about our curation tools and how we might be able to use those. So again, I apologize if you hear cute little kiddos in the back. My kids are here. So let's talk about the first one. The first one is Symbaloo. And I like this one if you're teaching younger grades because it's very aesthetically pleasing. And instead of just putting together a bunch of bookmarked websites that you want your students to visit, these have icons with them. So if you're teaching the younger ones, it's useful to put a plane if you want them to go to a plain website rather than just words. So that is Symbaloo, and that is a way to put all of your resources that you would like to gather in one place. I often will use this as my home page. So when the kiddos open up, say, Safari on their iPads or Internet Explorer on their laptops, this is the first thing that they come to. So you could post all of your websites here that you want them to go to. So that's Symbaloo, very easy. Okay, the second is called Digo. And when you do Digo, I want you to go ahead to the Digo site and sign up for it for free. But then after you do that, I want you to put education behind it and then upgrade to a free educator account. That just gives you some of the cooler tools that most people have to pay for, but once they verify that you're an educator, they give them to us for free. So what is this and what does it do? Same concept as Symbaloo, it's just putting web pages together, but this one goes a little bit above and beyond. So you can categorize websites by notes and groups. You can take screenshots and use sticky notes to talk about them. You can highlight, you can underline web pages, things like that. So this goes really above and beyond putting together a group of bookmarks. And I see this as very, very useful for about 4th grade and up. Now, people often get frustrated with starting this site because it really is a blank canvas when you first start. Think of the first time you opened up Microsoft Word. It's just a plain piece of paper in front of you until you do something with it. So it is, you know, it's a useful tool. Excuse my puppy. Sorry, guys. It's a useful tool if you think that will be useful for your students. The last one that they look at is called EduClipper, and you can tell by the way they write about it. One of the authors of your text is also the webmaster of EduClipper. Adam Bello is. And he got this kind of the same idea of Pinterest, and teachers can come on here, create a free account, and they can create different boards with resources of different things. Now, the neat thing I think about this website is unlike Digo, once you create an account, you can start using it immediately. For example, you do not have to create your own boards here. I can search for 5th grade math Common Core, and I can find other teachers' boards of the resources they've put together for Common Core. Again, much like Pinterest, but unlike Pinterest, this one is only for educators. They do allow you to flag something if it is not education appropriate, and the webmasters grade math. We'll take down all inappropriate or non-education related links. It's not being, of course, not being helpful to me today. So here is one type of a board. Again, it's gonna look a lot like Pinterest, but only for educators. So for this module, what I want you to do is explore all three of these resources, Symbaloo, Diigo, and EduClipper. And I want you to create free accounts on all of them, play with each of them for a little while. But then I want you to choose one that you think your students would respond to the best. I want you to think about a unit in the future that you may be teaching, say 11th grade history on the Holocaust, and I want you to either make a Symbaloo, make a Diigo, or make an EduClipper board that your students will be able to access and easily use all of the resources that you have found for them in one place. So that will be your first task in here. Hope this video was helpful. I will be making one for each of the 6 contents that we will be going through for Web 2.0 tools. Have a great day.